now.
You have no reason to be nervous. None whatsoever. And I'm going to tell you why in one word.
And what's that word?
Dibs.
First Dibs question today, sponsored by Tire Depot. Don't wait till there's 6 inches of snow on the ground, people. Go to Central Connecticut's #1 tire source, Tire Depot. Friendly, expert service. They've got a warehouse full of tires, which I've been standing there, and he can get you tires in less than an hour and get you on your way. Cooper Tires, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Hankook, and more. They always have the best tires at Tire Depot, and they are a great local business to do business with. So support local, just off Route 6 in Bristol behind Bedding Barn. Go to Tire Depot. Tell them Dibble and Darnell sent you. TireDepotCT.com if you can't get there in person. All right, which player on UConn last night impressed us the most?
Man, I mean, just thinking about just your eyeballs and the test of, I haven't seen this guy. I've been told about this guy, but I haven't seen this guy. I was impressed how well Samson Johnson looked and flowed with everything, the offense and the defense. But then, like, you look at the box and you just, see what happened after the night. Alex Caravan came to play. Right.
But I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either.
I think he's awesome. He started all last year.
I think the surprising thing is he's picking up right where he left off. Like, you're right. Like, he's
right.
Looking for first-team Big East this year.
Hell yeah. I'm impressed with Cam Spencer. Played a lot.
Yeah. 5 assists.
5 assists. He could shoot. We already knew he could shoot. Much more involved in the system already. Makes me happy because you've got a lot of stars to replace. Not going to be easy. I mean, Hawkins was the go-to guy. We got to find that right now. It's going to be Caravan to start the season, but they'll start doubling on Caravan. You can't always get it into Klingon, and if he's not in the game, Samson Johnson's going to be your go-to underneath guy. But I worry about shooting threes. The bench 0 for 10. Guys got to do better than that coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Calcaterra would come off the bench and be 3 for 4 from 3.
Yeah, Coach Hoyer was talking about that Thursday of losing Joey California and that particular thing, threes off the bench.
That is, listen, in the NBA, that is the premier position. The guy who can come off, you throw him the ball, he hits a couple threes, and he goes and he sits down. You're back in a ball game. That's the kind of stuff that UConn's going to need. Yeah, we got big people underneath. We got rim protectors. We got blockers. We got all that kind of stuff. We need shooters, and we have. We won a national title last year shooting the ball proficiently from 3.
Yeah.
So the guys coming off the bench, guys, you've had a lot of time, 6 months to practice shooting threes. You should be proficient at it. And if you're not, I'm telling you, Hurley will go, not this year, but he will go find other guys that can shoot threes because that he knows that's the game now. I was just looking at, we were talking about women's basketball. The Iowa game, those two teams each shot 28 times, 56.
Yeah.
Okay, 56 threes in that Iowa women's basketball game. So 3-point shooting is where the game has gone.
The one Husky we haven't talked about all season long, and I'm throwing football in this as well. Now, I have been watching Jonathan 14, Jonathan 15 with a close eye. The real Huskies, the real dogs. But what about the fake dog? I have not really put much attention to the fake dog.
How was he last night?
I don't know. I wasn't at the game last night. I plan to be there on Saturday. I plan to be at the women's game at the XL on Wednesday. I'm going to have eyes on this mascot because it has been to be desired over the years with this Jonathan. He needs to be totally turned up this season. Listen, Jonathan, you're wearing the crown.
No,
You've got the
barking
rings.
up the wrong tree. We got one of the worst mascots this side of Mason-Dixon line.
Mississippi.
One
of those. Right in the corner.
The Arch in St. Louis. Isn't that the gateway to the West?
I give them a pass for football. Football's tough.
It's tough.
I'm not saying like all the football. This particular football that we're watching.
If you're not like a Georgia or Alabama or something, it's a tough job.
It's tough.
But basketball, national championship team, dude.
Right.
Jonathan should probably have a new outfit this year.
Good call.
You got to start coming up with some stuff. Here's your strategy. If you don't know and you're the UConn people that do the mascot and whatever, you got to pick your college students or whatever, even if you hire somebody.
Yeah.
Check out the mascots like the Philly Fanatic, even Gritty. Gritty came on the scene with the Flyers, and Gritty had things to do. You have to have different things going on during the game that, whether you're messing with a fan, whether you're bringing down different size stuffed animals with the fan, learn from the best. Learn from the pros. The NBA has really good mascots. The MLB, NFL, they all have really good mascots because they have a shtick.
I'm just trying to beat the Big East. I mean, I don't think you have to look very far. I think the Xavier Musketeer is a jerk. I mean, that dude is kicking our cheerleaders' pom-poms around on the floor.
That's his shtick. I'm going to mess with the other guys' cheerleaders.
The Cincinnati Bearcats, the worst. That guy, like, he even has the look on his face like, I am just a jerk and I am here to agitate. Welcome to my world.
What's the Providence? The Friar?
The Friar's
annoying.
Weird. Now, the Friar's scary.
The Padres
awkward.
Friar is annoying. That guy's annoying.
The Friar, I always wonder, like, what's underneath that robe? Has he got clothes or is he naked? And
like
what's
Friar
up with
Truck,
the look on his face?
Friar Tuck. God, say that 3 times.
Friar Truck, though.
I'll never say that again.
Good adaptation to.
You don't have to dump that. I didn't swear.
It was close.
It wasn't even close. I was
Friar
saying
Truck.
It's Friar Truck.
Rhymes with
Friar Tuck.
That is a good adaptation of Robin Hood. The Friar Truck.
Although the one in the Disney version is a good Friar.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Friar.
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite Robin Hood. The Disney version.
The Disney version of Robin Hood, I always
can't
loved
go
it.
wrong with that. That is number 1 on the list of top Robin Hood versions. Men in Tights, number 2 for you.
I do like Men in Tights.
Might be number 1 for me actually. Now that
I like the
about
Russell Crowe. Although I'm an Errol Flynn Robin Hood guy, so I go way back to like the 40s and 50s.
Oh yeah,
you want to watch great Robin Hoods? Go back to Errol Flynn.
All right,
because the damsel in a lot of his movies, like was it Captain Blood? Some of the other ones, he always had that one hot chick. And I don't think they ever married, but she was gorgeous back in the day.
Yeah.
I love those old actresses from the 40s and 50s.
What's the one with the Bryan Adams song? Who was the Robin Hood there? Kevin Costner, right?
Kevin Costner.
no accent.
The problem.
good point,
I'm going to
Kurt.
tell you right now. The problem with Slater, not believable.
Oh, I totally forgot.
Christian
that
Slater,
Yeah, I know. He's
Not
kind
a
of a
fan.
jerk. Like to be Little John is, I think, a great role.
You got to be great. And the guy with Russell
or not
Crowe.
Little John, Prince John. I'm getting my Johns mixed up in the.
I don't think it's Prince.
Was it Little John?
No, it's Little John.
Little John.
Little John.
Christian Slater's
is a big
Little
guy.
John? Right.
But the guy in the Russell Crowe version is the big dude from England. That's
Yes.
in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
And he was excellent.
It's brutal though.
And Robin Hood's Merry Men with Russell Crowe were great too. Those are a lot of character guys you'd know in a lot of other movies.
I like all Little Johns. I like the one in Men in Tights, the one in the Disney one. Those are the best. Great Little Johns.
I like The Princess Bride. Did you like that movie?
Kurt, you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Adamant about that.
Princess Bride's a good movie. I like
I'm on the
period
fence.
piece movies.
I'm on the fence with it.
What about The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise?
Unbelievable.
Love it.
I mean, non-believable. How is
What?
he the last samurai?
Because he's the last samurai.
Impossible.
All right, we'll discuss later.
There's more samurais.
More
to come.
Big East Hoops talk next.